Hi everybody, this is Gavin and I am the British Bookworm. So it's been a little bit of a time since I last put my last book review on, and I am going to try to continue, but due to work commitments and just a lack of motivation, dipping into like 5 books at the minute, all at the same time, and with about 4 or 5 books I've yet to review because I keep deleting the videos after doing the review. I've ended up to sort of slow down on the book reviews. But anyway, today I'm on one of probably the most passionate topics that I have, which is why I'm doing the Bushcraft 004 video now. It's this one. So it's the New York Times bestseller, Bushcraft 101, a field guide to the art of wilderness survival by Dave Canterbury. Dave Canterbury is the co-owner and supervising instructor at the Pathfinder School in Ohio, which was named by US Today as one of the top 12 survival schools in the United States. His YouTube channel has more than 750,000 subscribers. It's now 700 and something thousand now. And his videos has more than 440 million views. His work has been published in Self-Reliance, Illustrated, New Pioneer and American Frontiersman. Now, when I first bought this book, it's funny how many times I feel and say this. I wasn't too sure what to expect, and when it came initially, I wasn't too sure. I thought, well, there's not much in it. But I have to say, this is now my 3rd read, and it's gonna get a 4 out of 5 because I think some of the details could be a little bit more in detail, which is, I nearly gave it a 3 out of 5 for that reason. But it's a wonderful book, like the other one. I have reviewed another one which I put on this channel. It's an absolutely wonderfully written book. You can dip in anywhere and just enjoy a short paragraph and learn something. It's so full of information and details, and even though some of the lessons or teaching points, some of the things within it are limited, or they don't have enough description on some things, which are, I would say, it is a problem in all of his books, because I think I have all of them at the moment. But as an author and as a survival bushcraft expert, he is second to none and super quality. He's a super quality guy, and I've spent hours watching his YouTube channel, and I've literally been reading this for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, for the 3rd time. This 3rd time I'm not reading it from cover to cover, I'm kind of dipping in all over, but I have pretty much essentially read it the 3rd time. So yeah, it gets a 4 out of 5. He has a superb YouTube channel, as I just read earlier, so I'll link that with something to do with his channel here. I ain't yet learned how to link videos on YouTube yet. I don't know how to do it, but maybe I can practice on this one. The reason why I like this book is it covers quite a large area of topic, but in short detail, so it gives you a sense of the topic really well. It's a really nice literature. So setting up camp, fire lighting, shelter building, coverage as he calls it, knots, rope cordage, how to use an axe, battening, rucksacks, your 5 C's of survival, cutting tools, cover elements, combustion devices, containers and cordages. One thing that I do notice when I watch a lot of YouTubers is they get very stuck on one item. But Dave Canterbury, who I think, I might be wrong with this, I think he created the 5 C's or 10 C's, there's 2 versions of it. One, in his book, he says cutting tools, not a cutting tool. So you can take several cutting tools. It doesn't have to be one, which a lot of YouTubers, when they do these survival challenges, seem to do. Think cover elements, again, that's your clothing, your tarp, your sleeping bag, your woolly blanket, your bedding. Combustion devices, containers and cordages. So one of the things that you get from that is he doesn't imply you only need one of each item. On the contrary, you need several of these items for different jobs and tasks. You would want a sleeping bag and a ground mat, for example, which is going to be the coverage element. and a top, aren't you? You're not going to just want one unless you're in a very sunny country. So yeah, it gets a 4 out of 5. It's a beautifully written book. It's one of my favourite books, to be honest, and all of the books that he's wrote, I've really enjoyed the reading. Adams Media it's been published by, I think. Very high quality book. It's one of them books that actually it's an experience reading it for me. One last point, because it doesn't cover some of the topics in too much detail, which I don't think is an accident because it's very difficult to convey this, then you go to his YouTube channel and he does a lot of what he writes about in his books on YouTube, and from that you can gain so much. There's a lecture which I'll have to find that I highly recommend watching, which is more suitable for an American audience, but he's a great teacher and is one that I will carry on reading and learning from for years. So if you like this video, give us a like and subscribe. This is one of my lighter-hearted videos. I highly recommend his books if you are a nature lover or go out into the woods, and you don't have to read it cover to cover. It's a light read. Some of the books I read are on psychology or climate change. They're quite heavy-hitting books, and it's a topic that people with a very strong, like climate change, excuse me, it's a topic people have very strong views about. So people start disliking each other over the opposite opinions and stuff like that. So I want to keep to more light-hearted books at times as well. So if you've got through this, thank you for watching. It's only a short one, but yeah, I love this book and I'm going to read it for years to come. I've read it the last few weeks and I still haven't kind of got to the bottom of it. So that's my video. I'm going to have my breakfast now, and then I'm going to get home. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for your time, and I really do appreciate you supporting this channel if you are doing. Thanks very much. See you later.